you're talking about him, which means his spirit is still here. He's among you, he's in your brains all the time. All of you are thinking about him. So, Taina Jagenze Jali, just we can't see him by the face, but he's with us. You know, so there's no way he has gone. He's always there, yeah.
Industry rate of about Mutula Yongabu. Producer Nachenku. Radio about industry music rate.
I'm not going to comment on that because Twina different kinds of styles that have come up that were there before, but now people appreciate them. Tiwali style empya mbu waliwo style empya yakaja. No, ezo styles were there from way back. We had GNL doing his rap. Today I can see everybody is trying to sing like him. You know, we had people like Rocky Giant. It's so unfortunate a person like Rocky Giant is not seen anymore as importance. But he's a very important person in this industry, especially for the industry today. Those were the pioneers who started that kind of rap. You know, but they were not given the platform that today an artist like Fikfa Maker is given. You understand? But that is because of the kind of industry they were in. They were not prepared for the future. You understand? So I hope this industry right now is prepared because I can see many come and go, which was not the case. Zinchal, you and me, I'll be there for life because it's what I created with some other brothers of mine. But the young artists who are coming should not do also the same mistakes the old artists did. You understand? They should be totally different. You get it? It goes out to the same thing to the producers. Like, don't just produce for everyone because you want to show off. This is not about showing off. Okay, this is about making history. This is about creating a legacy that our children can study about us, can read about us in books. They can teach about us in the universities of music. You understand? So the generation right now needs to learn the mistakes of the other artists that were there before, and that some are still there. You still try to find out what was wrong. Why were they so great? But a person like Diamond can come for 3 years and he owns a TV station, he's rich. I mean, he's signed by Pepsi. He's all over the place. He's performing in big events and shows. Why is it that our industry, we only can pick out that, okay, this is Eddie Kenzo who has done this. Okay, it's Reddy and Weasel who has done this. Okay, it's Bebe Cool who has done this. Why do we have only a few? Why can't we have so many, you know, shining like Wizkid, shining like Davido, shining like Patron? Nigerian has so many stars. So many stars, they come here and collect our money and they go back. And us, we just keep looking at them. Hey, we keep shouting, oh, they are the best, they are the best. How about us? So this generation should wake up and say, are we setting a legacy like the previous generation? Or we are just there for show? And they have to take it serious. Like, this is a business. This is not a show-off game. You have to be organized. Some of us, we made a lot of mistakes in our time, and we wish we were organized then. But thank God we are organized now. But if we had got organized before, maybe our country would be on the map. They could be on other levels. You know, so this generation really needs to wake up. Like, when it comes to management, you have to have a very full management team. Diamond is not famous because he knows how to sing. There are very many people who know. One Chekecha, doesn't she sing better than Diamond? But why isn't she on Diamond's level? Okay, because he has an organized team that works with one heart. You understand? They don't cheat each other. Onotafuna nyinji, onotafuna oba kankuecheyo, let me just give you some. No, they have an organized system. Kubangeri business. It's a business that brings in money whereby you have to pay taxes to the country. You have to take care of your children. You have to take care of your family. You have to drive a nice car. You have to stay in a nice house. You have to fly private jets. Ugandans don't fly private jets. Other artists do that. Why? Because they are organized. So our game needs to change. And we need to start singing. We need to start singing for real. Not just here, and there. I'm begging all the producers, start producing artists that know how to sing. Because if we have artists that know how to sing, we are going to conquer very fast and we shall stay for a long time. Look at our brothers, the Congolese. Just our neighbors here, the Congolese, look at them. Eh? These are guys who have been hammering us for a long time. Even though people say, well, we chase them. No, no. Them, they are, look at Koffi Olomide, how organized he is. Look at Fally Ipupa. Tell me one Ugandan artist who is paid 150,000 US dollars to perform. Do you tell me even just one? No, it is not about being a legend. That nonsense of bragging that we're a singer. We're a singer, so what? What do you have? What do you have? Okay? What can you show that you've really worked so hard? What is there to show? Okay? I'm telling you this the truth. Me, I worked so hard. Okay? But we made mistakes along the way, and we realized that we were making mistakes, and we decided to step out and do things the right way. The mistakes, yes, one of the mistakes we did, the biggest mistakes actually, is not having a team that is on the same page, not having a management team that checks itself. Okay? We were doing it just for the love of the music and the talent, but we forgot the business part of it. That's why we get into a lot of problems. We get into a lot of anger, we get into a lot of jealousy, we get into, the industry is fighting each other because everybody is trying to scrap for that piece of cake. But if we are all organized, right from the promoters to the radio stations, to the TV stations, to the journalists, if we were organized, we would be a very powerful money-making machine, because we know east or west home is best. Okay? If we can support our own artists the same way we support these artists that we bring in here, the journalists, you promote them, you don't abuse them. You promote their music. Show how good they are. Show their good parts. Don't show their evil parts all the time, because we are human beings, we all have mistakes. Show their good parts. Don't smear their bad parts. Okay? Show the good parts of the artists. And you will see that the industry will grow very well. There will be money in the industry. We'll be more organized. Companies will pay us the money that we ask for. But a company like MTN, Africell, Airtel, they cannot pay an artist $1 million. Okay? If you can, even you look at the shoe they are putting on, it's not worth the money you want to give them. The car they are driving, the people they are moving with, the way they smell, the way they look like. You know, how are they looking like? Do they look fresh? You understand? So you find that we need to stop pretending. We are pretending to be so good. We are not good. The industry is poor. I'm telling you this is the truth. You find journalists, the artist has to pay a journalist, he has to pay a DJ, he has to pay a tourist. It's supposed to be the other way around. But it can't be the other way around when the artist himself is not worth that. Yes. No, I will set an example, just the way I set an example before, 10 years ago. I said, no, I want young artists to come out and also make money. You don't have to be so mature to become a star. Okay? But I want to make artists that will live for long, that will live forever. That others will come out of them in the same organized way. Artists that will be organized. You don't see them in bars, you don't see them fighting, you don't see them abusing anyone, you know. You don't see them answering questions to journalists. They have managers who answer for them questions, you know. So that is the kind of system I want to set up, like correcting our mistakes that we did. It is not too late. As long as you're breathing, it is not too late. It doesn't matter where you are, how long you've been there, as long as you decide to start from scratch and do things the right way. So this year you'll see Piz Malone, Summer Soldier. Yeah, man, you'll see them on your face. They'll be slapping your face all the time like this. Just the way we did it 10 years with Reddy and Weasel. And still Reddy and Weasel are coming back for another 10 years.
Washington, 10 years back, like around 2006, 7, we saw the music industry was somehow really good. Musicians could produce songs with good lyrical maturity.
Yeah.
But now it seems like every person is coming out just to make it's a joke.
Now, this is what I'm saying. I blame the media houses. I blame the TV stations. I blame the radio stations. I blame the DJs. Okay? Because at the end of the day, this is going to embarrass us like big time. We need a Grammy Award. We need more BET Awards. We need to be on the stage. We need to perform in O2 arenas in London. We need to fill up stadiums. Like many of artists, not just few artists, many Ugandan artists. We need to have stars from Soroti, we need to have stars from Gulu, stars from Barara, stars from Arua, from different parts of the country, not only in one region. You don't have to sing in Luganda to become a star. You can sing in your own language and no chikuba. And you become okay because the Congolese do it. They sing in Lingala and people sweat here. I can see people losing weight in gyms nowadays. They play Lingala there, they don't play our music. You understand? So, we need to be real. Like honestly, let's stop faking. Like DJs, if the song is not nice, please tell the artist, please, this song does not sound good. Maybe you go and redo it again and then bring it back. Okay? Don't accept the song and accept something very little and you smear, because what you give the public is what they will think is good because they don't know. Now when somebody who comes into the country and knows what is good and listens to what is happening, we as producers and elders in the industry, we get embarrassed. So let's start singing for real. I know there are many Ugandans who know how to sing, even the ones that are there today. They can put more effort, like, practice more and just keep doing blockbusters that will stay forever. Not a song that comes for 3 months and then it goes away. We want a song that will stay forever. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. King. Twaingira mu studio, and whatever emotions that we are feeling at that time, whatever challenge we went through the day, or whatever struggles we were going through, or whatever happiness that we were feeling at that moment, we would sing things that are for real. We would not just wake up one day, go to studio, pay a producer, and just start singing a song. Like, you need to sing about something that you have experienced. Because whatever you experience, even somebody else experienced, the energies are the same that move around this earth. They are the same. The problems are the same. The happinesses are the same. They are not new ones. They are not there. They are all the same. So whatever you sing in the studio matters a lot. You're going to mention a word that is going to affect somebody to behave in a certain way. So is that way going to be positive or negative? You understand? Like, what are you preaching to the public? Like, we would always go to studio. For example, songs like Ngenda Maso. Ngenda Maso were having challenges with the industry at that time with our friends. Talk and talk, the same thing. You understand? Then we had Dudu, Sweeter Than Kuku. They were in love. People were happy, they were in love. That was the moment, that was the... And it's so fortunate that everybody goes through the same moment. Everybody goes through the same challenge, the same happiness. Everything is the same. But how do you bring it out? Okay? You can sing about money, but in which way? Excuse me. You can sing about sex, but in which way? There's educational sex. There's romantic sex. So in which way do you bring it out? You can sing in different languages, but what are you singing about? It's very important. Like, what are you putting out there? What is my daughter, your son, my son going to start mentioning in the mouth?
That close relationship with the producer that's determining the type of work, what type of output you value.
Relationship with an artist is very important. A musical relationship. But also the business relationship, that one is very important. Like, most of us forgot the business relationship because we were so much interested in the talent. Okay, because I came into this industry when I was very young. Very young. These guys I was working for were much way older than me. I came into this game at a very young age. And it has taught me a lot. Okay, I've gone through things that you also have gone through. I face the same challenges you also face. There's nothing so special about me, but it has taught me how to just be real. Yeah.
Ku nnyimba ze mwakuba I guess kakati tuyinza okuba nga tulina portrait ya musical naye olowooza industry ya Uganda yandibadde etunulawa in the next years to come.
My brother, once you do a song, you automatically own a copyright on it. It doesn't matter whether we don't have this and that, but the laws are going to come into place very soon. Everything is going to be organized in the way it is supposed to be. Everyone who is claiming to be this one and this one and this one, I mean, none of them have come to me to bring me any money, but I can see them collecting money out there. But their day will come. Sometimes it's always good to let things mature, and then you see what comes out of it next, than rather you fighting it. The right time will come, all those laws will come into place, and every producer, every musician, every guitarist, every drum player, every person who was involved in the production of any piece of instrument or video will earn their percentage they're supposed to earn on that piece of work, because the laws will be in place and the laws will guide us exactly what. But unfortunately right now the laws are for this one and that one and this one and that one. Yeah.
Nga tuselebrating emyaka ebiri final ekutumaliriza omuntu nga yali close na radio oyinza okuba omanyi the mistakes oyinza omanyi ebintu ebirungi omuyimbi ali talented nga radio bwe yali oyinza muwa kigambo ki?
Music is very spiritual. It's a very spiritual thing. Ejana ebintu bingi. Some good, but a lot of bad. So it's up to you to realize that at the end of the day, you're a human being. You're not a god. You're not you're not something that is out of this world. You're from this world. And in this world, you need to know there's life and death. So how you choose, how you live your life is very important. Because it, excuse me, it will affect everybody around you. Especially if you are the head, or if you're a leader, or if you're leading people, or if people are working with you, and what you do benefits them and you at the same time. You need to be very careful, because you're going to hurt a lot of people. You understand? So always try to realize your mistakes very fast and try to correct them. For Radio's case, it's so unfortunate what happened to him, but as we say, God is the giver and the taker. No man can take what God has given. And he will still live on. We just don't see him, but we see him. We feel him, we enjoy him. And everybody should know that, should learn something from radio, that he did everything to the best. He did everything to the best. Every song he wrote was to the best. If he loved you for real. If he didn't like you, he would tell you. He would not hide. If you were doing something wrong, he would tell you. How he would tell you will depend on how the impact that you gave to him. But he was a very good man. He was a good father and a very talented artist. And me, I still enjoy him. I don't know about you guys, but me, I still enjoy him. Yeah. Now, there I will not answer any question because that is nonsense. Come on. Bro, I'm more mature than you. I was there before your TV stations and you bloggers. So some of us have integrity and we are educated. We are not stupid. You understand? So such questions like, you're not even embarrassed to ask me such a question. Like, come on, give me a break, please.